Trying to keep yourself alive as the world falls apart around you isn't an easy task, but as strange as it is, your social media might be the key to your survival. What's going on, guys? It's your BFF Snowy Oreo 663 here, right now, and for day 29 of the Scare-A-Thon, we have a Korean zombie feature with #Alive from 2020. I really wanted at least one non-English film on this list, and this one I remember being a surprise hit on Netflix back when it first came out. I will also give a little note here that the footage I took had English subtitles since I watched this subbed, not dubbed. So you'll see text on the screen on top of my narration, so just deal with it, okay? We've got a lot of zombie movies so far, but why not another one? Fuck it. I am terrified of the damn thing, so it'll be perfect this close to the holiday. I'll start with a brief synopsis, go into my thoughts, and then dive into spoiler territory with a full summary. Are you ready? Let's go. Jun-woo is a gamer guy who's just bumming around his apartment building. His family is out getting groceries since there's practically nothing to eat at the house, so this is a really bad time for the zombie outbreak to start. Zeds flood the street in an instant, and Jun-woo learns the basics from the TV. A bite causes infection, infection causes violence, and violence ends in cannibalism. He gets one last message from his parents before the signal cuts out. You must survive. This movie, for starters, gets the award for the quickest to get into it. From the start of the film to the first notice of the outbreak, it's only about 3 minutes, and that's including logos at the start. This one wants you to get thrown right into the chaos and horror, and I think that sells it so well. Jun-woo is a great protagonist as well. I like how much we get to know him without him needing to speak most of the time. Spending much of the film completely alone, most of his performance comes down to his facial expressions and body language, and it lands so good. You feel everything he's going through. The sheer isolation and loneliness eating away at him just as much as the hunger is. Having been made back in 2020, this one is obvious in its COVID analogy, and while yes, there's action scenes and elements of true horror, most of this film deals with the emptiness of his apartment, the long days stretching into oblivion as our hero fights to continue, fights to live. That's the crux of the movie. The desire to keep going when it all seems hopeless and you feel so alone. Zombie films are such great blueprints to build good stories of intense themes aside from just the obvious gore and horror, but fuck yeah does this one deliver. Now we're gonna get a little deeper into the plot and into some spoilers. If you want to skip, head to this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boo! Over 20 days of isolation, Jun-woo starts to lose himself. A neighbor comes into his apartment before turning, him able to throw the Zed out before things get bad. The water gets shut off and his food supply is running thinner and thinner. He records himself a series of vlogs to send out to his social media followers, which the signal is extremely spotty for. He gets a voicemail from his parents, having to hang off his balcony with a selfie stick to get a single bar. There, he hears the horrifying end to his family, killed by zombies while they were hiding in an office building. Jun-woo starts to snap, going outside of his apartment screaming. He gets spooked by the zombies, this horrifying fucker with no eyes stalking him until he can get safely back into his apartment, at least learning the zombies rely quite a bit on sight. After all this though, Jun-woo is ready to end things, making a removing oneself from the census rope and actually starting to go through with it when a laser light gets his attention. He gets free and sees a woman on the other side of the building, using her phone to reveal her name. Yubin. Jun-woo's a little awkward after so long in isolation, but through their limited reach, she's able to understand that he's starving. After a failed attempt to throw a rope to bridge the gap, Jun-woo uses his drone to create a line, her sending a gift of food to him. As he eats, he spots a zombie who's taken an interest in Yubin's first failed throw, using the dangling rope to start climbing up to her apartment. She gets knocked out via Rube Goldberg bullshit, and Jun-woo uses his drone to distract the Zed long enough for her to wake up and take care of the threat. The next day, Jun-woo sneaks out of his apartment to a neighboring one to get supplies. He finds snacks and some more rope, as well as walkie-talkies. There's also a corpse in the nearby bed, the dumbass getting way too close to inspect it and he gets jumped by another zombie. He's able to escape, sending food to Yubin in one of the walkies, allowing them to speak to each other. They chat for a while, her clearly not wanting to talk about how hopeless they are. It's revealed that she also considered removing herself from the census, but they both silently agreed that they saved each other with their presence. Yubin says that she sees a clean empty apartment on the 8th floor, and that there could be another survivor there or perhaps some supplies. In a mad chase, the two descend down from the building, donning plot armor as they somehow fight through this absolutely massive crowd of zombies. They manage to grab a gun that a policewoman had dropped there earlier, racing through the building to find the empty apartment. The door won't open as the zombies close in, the two getting saved when a man throws a smoke bomb and brings them inside. This man, known only as the Stranger, is excited to see more survivors. He offers them food and water, which he has plenty of, and tells them the good news that a rescue team is set to be coming any day now, and the two start to cry tears of joy at the revelation. That is until they both start to feel woozy, Jun-woo passing out while Yubin is immobilized. The Stranger pulls her towards the spare room, throwing her inside while he holds tightly to a rope from the other side. Yubin finds a zombie zombie in there, revealed as the stranger's wife. He lets some slack loose on the rope, telling her that his wife was starving and she needs to live. Yubin does her best to stay out of the grasp as Junwoo starts to wake up, him fighting the stranger and grabbing the rope from him to keep it as tight as possible. He screams at the stranger, saying that their lives are worthy too. The rope gets pulled from his grasp and the room goes quiet, the stranger opening the door only to get attacked by his wife. He's surprisingly calm as he gets eaten, Yubin shooting the two dead. The bullets alert the zombies outside, and the two heroes find themselves seemingly out of options. Hopeless and afraid, Yubin asks Junwoo to remove her from the census. He's just about to when they hear the sounds of a helicopter outside, deciding to brave it to the roof to flag it down. Running through the complex, they barely manage to outrun the horde of Zeds on the roof, realizing the situation when there's no helicopter in sight. The zombies break through the door, Junwoo shooting as many as he can before they're out of bullets. The creatures close in right when the helicopter arrives, the army shooting down the horde and pulling the survivors inside to safety. It's revealed that the government was using people's social media posts to locate civilians, that being how they found Junwoo. The two make it out, thankfully unharmed and alive. What a great film, for real. I love how intense this one got, and especially for the theme of fighting to survive, even when it seems like there's nothing left to fight for. It's so well handled and done in a way that isn't flashy or over the top. I like that about this one. While I do think that the characters are a bit too lucky with how they managed to make it through when you know damn well there's no fucking way, it didn't hinder my enjoyment much. I mean, a movie about finding reasons to live and fighting to the bitter end, I guess it's okay for the characters to have a little plot armor here and there, you know? Can I just say how fucking terrifying these zombies are, by the way? I make it no secret that I've got a fear of dead bodies, and these things are so gross. They make such icky sounds, and they're so fucking fast, man. If I was ever in a zombie apocalypse and I see these things start running, I'm just ending it right there. No thanks. And with how tense these action scenes can be and how much you find yourself holding your breath as the characters try to stay silent, oof. This is without a doubt the scariest zombies I have ever seen in the genre. Absolutely not. No thank you. I am great, honestly. Giving this hidden gem a nice 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks so much for watching my video. As for the next movie, I never felt like I quite belonged here in this world, but my grandmother might be from another, one that's made for those like me. Bye!